Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, January 26th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I align my vibration with that which feels harmonious. And it also can be I align my vision with that which feels harmonious. And I really feel like during this time of Aquarius, we can really interplay the energies of vibration and vision and really work with them in tandem like this to support ourselves. So if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a little post just a little bit ago saying we have strong Uranus energy and the shift is hitting the fan, so to speak. And today we have the sun in Aquarius squaring Uranus energy and building into a square with that Mars energy. So the Mars energy, it's still in interplay. I also want to mention we're building into that full moon. Like I said, we have the moon in Cancer. The moon in Cancer does bring us emotional tides, emotional energies, feels to be felt through. Now, a really big message came through when I was thinking about feeling through Sun square Uranus. And it has to do with triggers and the fact that triggers are always connected to some kind of wounding or trauma. And the message that came through was you are not responsible for your wounding. Like, that is not your fault. However, you are responsible to your wounding, meaning it is your job as these triggers and things come up to tend to the trauma, to tend to the wounding. And so just keep that in the back of your mind as these energies are coming up. These things are pointing us into some kind of shift. The shift is hitting the fan, like I said. Uranus energy, it is about liberation. So these triggers that come up with strong Uranus energy, they're not there so the universe can be like, haha, like, joke's on you. That's not our universe. They come up because they are your next step toward your personal liberation, toward your personal enlightenment. I don't mean enlightenment as in but enlightenment as in lightening the burden that you carry on any given day. So, with the sun squaring Uranus, the triggers are very real. So be present for them. And again, it's not so much a fault thing like this person did this to me. We may have to go there at times to, fully be able to get into the root and release. But again, you are responsible to them, meaning you are responsible to yourself and what's coming up for you. And how can you tend to yourself? How can you care to yourself? And how can you help this shift? And that's part of all this Aquarius energy that we're working with and working through. There are major shifts here for us with this Aquarius energy. And even with Uranus and Taurus, I love that. I love the way the universe works, because the universe is like, okay, we're really going to have to prepare Taurus for all these squares with Aquarius. So we'll send Uranus into Taurus to get Taurus used to these changes. and then we will bring all the energies into Aquarius to bring on the change, to bring on these shifts, to bring on this evolution, revolution energy. So it's the revolution within us that's helping evolve and shift us. And like I said, it is an enlightenment process. And the goal isn't, the goal is like home, inner peace, serenity, feeling okay, being okay in the energy. So just keep that in mind as part of this enlightenment energy that we're going through. I am not going to use that analogy. I'm sorry, universe. Oy. If you could hear inside my head right now. Okay, so besides this square, which we have happening fairly early in the morning, but again, keep in mind that we're building to a sun square Mars energy, and just in building to the full moon, while there may be some relief and release even after we hit the peak of the square between the sun and Uranus, there still are these other energies that are pushing us. One of the things, I said it yesterday's scope, and I want to remind you, we are building to this full moon, and this full moon is very tied into Jupiter energy. And Jupiter's like, keep holding the vision. Don't let go. There's so much good here for you. So, and I have to tell you, when I was pulling the cards, I was all done pulling the cards, and this one jumped out. Hold the vision. My friends and I have this joke because we keep getting this message of hold the line in regards to vision and various things in our life. And so, hold the vision. There's a reason for it. Find the alignment with it. Find the place where it feels harmonious. Find the place where it feels good. That's part of this Aquarius energy. The other part is then aligning our actions with it and bringing it on in. But we'll dig into that. We'll dig into that later. So, besides this, we have the moon in Cancer. Moon in Cancer connecting to Mars and connecting to Neptune. I do love that Neptune connection between the moon in Cancer and Neptune in Pisces. This is also aligning with nodal energies. We've got Neptune strongly squaring the nodes. In fact, I think today is the day. Yeah, actually the chart I have pulled up, it's exactly square the nodes. So that moon feeding in. I tell you, there is so much karmic stuff, so much past life stuff that's coming up. And so, if you have weird feels and you're like, I don't know where it's coming from, or this trigger, I thought I dealt with it, or this thing, it feels so much deeper than this life, absolutely, that's definitely part of it. Now we have to work with that North Node in Gemini energy, the listening energy, so that we're not falling into the same patterns. Be very aware, what are your patterns? And my feeling is that there is this strong element, again, of that evolution. Where are you being called to evolve? Again, we can look at our resistance. We can look at these patterns, like, what have you repeated over and over and over and over and over in this life? And where is your responsibility to yourself, again, to you, in and through this energy? That energy is so strong in this. But again, we've been going through this, and it is ongoing with this. The moon's just kind of like bringing it up, lighting it up, making you feel the feels around it. What I do love about this, though, there's a strong nurturing energy as well. We have Ceres hanging out with Neptune and that moon in Cancer. So it's like, how are you being called to nurture yourself and love on yourself in and through these energies? Just seeing if I have that in the cards. Well, I definitely have clinging to the past. And in the flow, Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups, really strong emotional energy. But again, can you be present with it? It's there for a reason. I also got the Harmony card in reverse. We're not quite there, but we're getting there. This is part of the harmony process going through these energies, being able to hold the vision. So, yeah, moon connecting into Neptune. Pay attention to your dreams. Ask Spirit to see you. If there's anything past life or ancestral related that you need to go in and through in order to shift it, in order to enlighten yourself, meaning lighten the load, lighten the burdens that you're carrying. Moon connected to Mars. A little bit of frustration rising. Spirit's answer to that is moment to moment. I was complaining to somebody about the process today and how long it takes. I am there too. This is my wisdom from Spirit and not from me as Mimi the human. I do my best to follow this just as well as you guys. So I was feeling frustrated, and that's the thing, is like, keep perpetuating the cycles. Where are you being asked to shift? Where do you have to release that resistance? And so if you're feeling that suppression, if you're feeling that frustration, how are you being called to take action? And again, how can you take like nurturing action for yourself? Last card to show you, the Ordinariness card, which is like, there's so many good things around this, even in and through the triggers. Please be aware of the good things that are there for you. Don't forget that, because otherwise it can feel so heavy. But when we tune into that, and when we tune into the gratitude, there is so much good there for us. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.